The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Rabbi Chaim Zaid said over the story this week, but it happened last year in Yam HaMelech and the Dead Sea. He said that last year he went to a huge seminar of Kiruv V'Chokim, a huge seminar of having a lot of unaffiliated Jews, not religious Jews, get together in a hotel in the Dead Sea where they have good food, good rabbis, it's a nice matzav, it's geschmack, so they come together to the Dead Sea in the hotel in Yam HaMelech, and he tells them a lot of Divrei Torah. He said last year he had a beautiful seminar in Yam HaMelech. Okay, they pray Shabbat, Shabbat, they go out of the shul and everybody's going to the dining room. He said the dining room was gorgeous, beautiful table settings, awesome caterers, everyone was happy, everyone was besimcha, so many people. He says somebody comes over to him, and the individual, a fellow, and tells him, Kvod Harav, Rabbi, I need your help. He's like, what do you need my help in? We're about to have the Suudah, we're about to make it do. He's like, Kvod Harav, I need your help. My wife, she's so sad. She's so down. She's going through such a hard time. She doesn't even want to leave her room. She doesn't even want to leave her hotel room. Although we came all the way here to the seminar, to Yam HaMelech, I thought she's going to be happy. At least over here she'll be happy. She'll be besimcha. But she's so down. She's so sad. She's going through such a hard time, such yisurim, such pain. She can't even leave her hotel room to come downstairs and join the Shabbat meal. Rabbi Chaim Zaid tells him, what's going on? How can I help you? He says, Rabbi, you have to understand, unfortunately, we don't have any children. We're married for many years, and we still don't have a child, and no one should know about it, no one should have it, everyone should have B'ezrat Hashem healthy children. And he tells the rabbi it's extremely painful and it's very hard, and my wife is just so down about it, she can't even leave her room. Rabbi, please help me, tells Rabbi Chaim Zaid. So Rabbi Chaim Zaid turns to this fellow and tells him, first of all, I want to let you know that I myself, said Rabbi Chaim Zaid, that I have children for many years, until eventually, famous story how he had a child was sort of a different time. But Rabbi Chaim Zaid, when he first got married, I think for the first 10 years, he didn't have any children. And he says it over himself many times. So first he told this fellow that I want to let you know that I understand your pain. I understand your pain, but I want to help you out. Try to bring your wife downstairs. Let me have a conversation with you and her. I'll give you a beracha, a blessing. Maybe take something upon yourself. He tells him, Rabbi, I need your help. She doesn't even want to leave her room. He says, you know what? I'm going to say a tefillah, said Rabbi Chaim Zaid. I'm going to pray to Hashem. While I pray, you go upstairs, go up the stairs and go try to get your wife one more time. And I'm going to dive into Hashem, that Hashem should give her siyata d'shma. Hashem should give her the strength and the chiyut, the life, the wanting to at least come downstairs and have a conversation with the rabbi. And that's what happened. This fellow went upstairs. Rabbi Chaim Zaid started diving to Hashem, and he said that he also dived into Hashem, Chaim Zaid, that Hashem, please put the right words in my mouth to know what to tell this lady. It's extremely hard, extremely painful. But Hashem, please guide me to say the right words with the right blessing to make this couple happy. And that's what happened. Baruch Hashem, the husband was able to convince his wife to come leave her room to come speak to the rabbi of the seminar of Chaim Zaid. So they came downstairs. The Mir of Chaim Zaid, said he took them over to the side and they were about to start the Shabbat meal. He goes over to this couple and tells her, listen, first of all, I want to let you know that I myself didn't have children for many years and it's extremely painful. Let's discuss after Shabbat exactly what we're going to do and how I can help you. But one thing I want to ask you, and I want you to really do it and listen. And the couple is listening. Okay, what is the rabbi going to say? What does he want us to do already? He tells her, to the woman, to the wife, he tells her, right now is Shabbat. Shabbat, you got to be besimcha. You got to be happy. What does simcha mean? I want you to smile. I want you to sing. I want you to dance. I want you to enjoy with friends and have good food. He told her, I know it's extremely hard for you and you're going through a tremendous pain and you're sad and you're down right now. You're going through yisuim. You're going through a very hard time right now. But if you take upon yourself to be besimcha this Shabbat, you take upon yourself to be happy on Shabbat, B'ezrat Hashem, Hashem should give you a child this year. That's what he told this couple. And he told her, not only I don't want you to be sad and leave your room and come be happy and join us in the meal, what I want you to do, he told this, the wife, the woman, what I want you to do is go around the tables where all the other women are, the unaffiliated Jews, and I want you to get them into it to start smiling on Shabbat. I want you to make sure they enjoy this Shabbat, this seminar, Yam HaMelech. I want you to get them into singing and into enjoying the good food. You be almost like a counselor. You'll be almost like a person that's going to cheer everybody on over there to start enjoying Shabbat B'Simcha. That's what I want you to do this Shabbat. And he says, I know it's extremely hard, but if you're going to be B'Simcha on Shabbat, Hashem will give you beracha. And he told a very interesting tactic, interesting machshava. He says, when somebody is always sad And always crying, it brings din, chas v'shalom, on the person. It brings judgment on the person. But if a person is always smiling and always happy and joy and always joyful, always besimcha, it brings chesed, kindness from Shamayim. It brings ahava to the person. So he told her, right now, I want you to be besimcha. Just smile, just dance, and make sure everybody else also enjoys the Shabbat. Bezrat Hashem will give you a child this year. Although it was hard for the couple, they listened to the Rabbi Chaim Zahid. He convinced her, and that's what happened to Rabbatai. They went to the dining room, and the whole Shabbat, this specific woman got all the other girls into it, into the Divrei Torah, into the singing, to enjoy Shabbat. She made them laugh, and she made sure that a lot of the ladies at the time, the unaffiliated Jews, had a good time that Shabbat. Rabbi Chaim Zahid, a year later, and he said over the story this week, he said he got a phone call this week. Somebody online tells him, Kvod Harav, Rabbi. And he says he did not recognize a number. He asks him, who are you? He tells him, Rabbi, do you remember almost a year ago you came to a seminar in Yam HaMelach? He says, yes, it was a beautiful Shabbat. Do you remember that I came downstairs and I told you my wife doesn't even want to leave her room? And we had to convince her to leave her room. And you told her, if you're going to be besimcha in Shabbat, if you're going to be happy in Shabbat, Hashem will give you baracha. He says, yes, of course I remember. What happened? He's like, Kvod Harav, I want to let you know that we had a baby boy. And we're having the Brit Milah. I want you to make sure you come to the Brit. What a beautiful story, said Reb Chaim Zahid. What a beautiful story. This couple, although it was extremely painful, and no one should ever know about it, but still this lady overcame her pain, she overcame her sadness, and she was besimcha. She practically practiced simcha, happiness, by dancing on Shabbat, by smiling, by being in a good mood, by making sure others are in a good mood. She made the whole vibe around her happy, gishmak, besimcha. And b'schut that, the Rabbi gave them the beracha, never child this in, but that's exactly what happened. Says Reb Chaim Zahid, what a powerful lesson. Every single week we have Shabbat. Every single week we have the opportunity to be practically besimcha on Shabbat. So next time, Rabbatai, if somebody tries to bother you on Shabbat, or things go not your way, let's say by the Shabbos Suda, instead of being upset because chas v'shalom was sad, adarabah, you have a mitzvah to be besimcha. Flip it around. Say, not only I'm not going to be bekas, angry, not only I'm not going to get upset or say a bad comment, the other way, I'm going to compliment, I'm going to smile, I'm going to be besimcha. That brings tremendous bracha to the family, to the whole world. Be besimcha, practice happiness, smile, dance, sing, bring a good mood to the whole family, to the whole house, every single Shabbat, and you, B'ezrat Hashem, should have only blessings. Thank you so much for listening.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org